The bed allocation section will only appear on your STS portal after you have completed your course registration. Now, in doing so, it also means that you have already settled your fees, because until you settle your fees, you cannot register your courses. So they are all linked. The safest way to pay your fees is through the bank. I'll say that again. The safest way to pay your fees is through the bank. Before I even explain why, the Momo is the the most unsafe way to pay your fees. Although it's one of the ways you can pay. Congratulations to all freshmen that gained admission on 12 December 2025. Welcome on board to the Premier University, and I wish you all the best of luck in your academic journey. In today's video, I'm going to be answering your admission questions. Stick around. Welcome back. So this one is coming from Benedicta Otutu, and she says, "Hi Betha, I would like to know if I can still access healthcare with my expired ID card. From the video, you can get discount for using your student ID card." So let me quickly share a personal story. So in one of my exams, the very last one, I went in with my expired ID card. Ideally, I should have gone with a temporal ID. Now, I spoke about ID card situation in the video that I did. You can get a discount using your ID card. Yes, that video is actually detailed and talks about everything ID card, your student ID card, right? Yeah, so I went with an expired ID card. He approached me. He wanted to me to sign. You sign when you're writing exam, everybody, right? So when he got to my end, he realized that my ID card is expired. He felt like he wanted to take me out of the hall, but then I all of a sudden had a brief face, like no sorry face and all that. And he was like, "Next time, I'm not going to allow you to use an expired ID card to sit in for an exam." Right? So I'm saying all this to say that it depends on the kind of person you meet. Okay. But I suggest that you have your temporal ID as well, so that you save yourself the stress of the to and fro in case he or she asks you to go back and go and bring a valid ID, right? Yeah. So that's a wise thing to do. In that instance, I would say I wasn't wise. See, a lot happened before that paper. So yeah, I think that would be my excuse. Although it shouldn't be the case. You are. I'm angry. Very, very angry. So I have a paper tomorrow. Yesterday was 20. Yesterday was 26. 56. Today is 27th. The eve of my paper. Tomorrow 28th. I'm writing at 3 p.m. Guys, I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. I'm on campus now. I'm going to Commonwealth Hall to go and stage. Yeah, a lot happened during that paper. Before that paper, guys, I was going through a lot. Okay? Oh, hi, oh, hi. Okay, anyways, let's continue. The next one says, "Please, how do you know the exact course you are studying for the semester?" This one is coming from David Nyato. And from the video, how to register your academic programs and courses. So in my case, I happened to join a WhatsApp group that was updating us on the courses that you're supposed to register. Ideally, I would suggest that you go to the academic affairs office and get the right courses to register. That's the best option I can give you. Otherwise, if you happen to be in any of the platforms, you can ask for them to give you. If you also happen to know friends that are offering the same courses who have already registered, or who, yes, of course, and have knowledge as to which of the courses you're supposed to register, then you can get, across to them and then do that. But the ideal way is to get to the academic office, and they will list your courses for you, and then you are safe. Because if you register a course you're not supposed to register, it will affect you. Okay, you end up writing the wrong paper, and then you still come back and write the paper that you're supposed to register for and you didn't register. All right. Okay, at this point, if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I realize that a couple of you watch the video like new subscribers. new viewers, but you don't subscribe, guys. Why? It takes a lot to do. Anyways, let me give you, 2 seconds to subscribe to the channel. Okay, thank you guys for subscribing, and also give this video, a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Okay, the next one says, I'm finding it difficult to know my core. Okay. I'm finding it difficult to know my core programs under Bachelor of Education in English. I'm done paying my fees in full and it has reflected on my portal. What might be the problem? But for HEC and UGRC programs, they are there, but my core programs I can't find on my portal. I'm a first year student in UG. This one is coming from Jessica, and from the video, how to register your academic programs and courses. Okay, so I think I just explained this from my last point. Okay, so you have to know the courses you are registering first. Yeah, because you are fresh in the university, you wouldn't know your way around the website and all that. Okay, but hopefully I get to insert some shorts here that is going to guide you to, see your core subjects. All right, so I'm thankful that you can see your head and your UGRC program. As time goes on, you will definitely be familiar with all all the stuff. So don't worry, it's okay that you are not able to figure it out right now. But going forward, trust me, you'll be a pro. Okay, yes, you're going to be a pro. All right. The next one says, please, how do you know the exact course you are to study in the university? David. All right. From the video, how to register your academic programs and courses. Now you know the courses you are to study by going to the academic office and then telling them your programs, and then they are going to list your courses for you. That is the best option. Then moving on, I want you to clarify some misconceptions for me. Having gained admission and instructed to pay 30% fees to solidify my enrollment. 30% now, 50%. Anyways, my time was 30%. If you watch my videos, you understand what I'm talking about. Okay. Will I receive a payment confirmation from the university account office after payment? Okay, after payment. Besides, I paid with direct Momo to Eugene bank account for the distance education department. Will the payment details reflect on my STS portal? Okay, so first of all, I would say the safest way to pay your fees is through the bank. I'll say that again. The safest way to pay your fees is through the bank. Before I even explain why, Momo is the most unsafe way to pay your fees. Although it's one of the ways you can pay, okay, for convenience sake, right? But one thing we have realized is that scammers tamper with the Momo numbers. Okay, so they will put their numbers there, and then you end up paying your fees to a stranger. It's scammer. Thinking the university have received your fees. Meanwhile, that is not the case. So please avoid paying your fees through Momo. If your fees thankfully get into the coffers of the university, you're not going to receive any receipt from the account office. Rather, your Momo receipt becomes your receipt. Okay, the evidence of payment. All right. Now, in the same way, if you pay at the bank, then the bank of course gives you a receipt, and that receipt is your evidence. Keep all payments receipts safe. Keep them safe. Your life depends on it, because the school can say you didn't pay. Okay, so the receipt is what's going to save you. So if you're in the habit of trashing your receipts, in this case, especially for your fees, please don't trash them. I beg you in the name of Jesus, please don't trash them. Keep them safe. Okay, yeah, until you complete. All right, okay. So moving on, it says random med allocation exercise. Okay, thankfully the random med allocation exercise is now on STS Portal. Okay, so when you go to STS Portal, you're going to select yes or no. If you want to be allocated to a hostel, you're going to answer yes. If not, you answer no. Now, also remember to leave your telephone number as well. That's where you'll be contacted. Okay. The bed allocation section will only appear on your SCS portal after you have completed your course registration. Now, in doing so, it also means that you have already settled your fees, because until you settle your fees, you cannot register your courses. So they are all linked. It's a process that you have to follow. I also want to talk about the heck, okay, the meaning of heck. I think I've done a video here talking about terms that are used in the university that is special to the university. Okay, HEC means Human Education Required Courses. Then UGRC is the University of Ghana Required Courses. Now, in this first semester as a fresh student or freshman, you are supposed to select one HEC and then one UGRC. All right, and I understand that the UGRC for city campus is academic writing, one thing. However, the regular students have the opportunity to choose between um, critical thinking 150, the code. When I say 150, it's the code. Please watch the video where I talked about the terms used in the university. It will help you get acquainted with the, you know, words I'm mentioning. Please do not register wrong courses. Do not register wrong heck courses. All right, and then also Google about if you have options to choose between two heck courses, right? Google about them and have a fair idea of what you want to do. Don't let anybody coerce you into doing it. Okay, be sure you can do it yourself. Then, if as a group you all want to do it together, that's okay. But be sure and settle in your spirit that you can do it or you want to do it. Okay, okay. All right. I think with this, I've come to the end of my video. Thank you guys for watching. Please binge on the other videos I've done. They're going to be of help to you. So thank you very much for sticking around. See you guys in my next one. Bye. Karen. That's a different option. I'm laughing with the person who is watching.